name is Jake Erdlin. I am a junior here at Temple. I study engineering technology. Practicing my faith since I could remember. Parents probably took me and my siblings to mass since we could speak and scream and interrupt the procession and everything like that, right? So yeah, Catholic grade school all my life. Mass on Sundays kind of guy. Pray a rosary every once in a while. Pray whenever I needed something or whatever I was stressing out about something, like all kids do when they're raised Catholic. And then through high school is when I really started to kind of find myself in my faith. And then when I was graduating high school, I was like, okay, I'm perfect in my faith, I know it all, I'm all good, all this is I know it to be true. And then I got to college and that whole thing kind of fell apart. And then just slowly been building it back up. It breaking down in college, it was kind of college was the ultimate moment where it was everyone that I had known kind of fell off and stopped going to mass because their parents didn't make them anymore. They didn't have to go for school days or anything like that. And then it was that the struggle of being okay, do I still want to do this? Because I could just very easily 11 a.m. 7 p.m. comes around, I can just be no, forget it, I got too much homework to do or whatever. But trying to stick through that and making the time a week, every week and stuff like that, or every day even, to go and enter into something else, I think is what I have come to know is practicing my faith. Something that I think night prayer has really helped me grow in, as the lines sort of blurred as I became more and more spiritual in my faith and less structuralized. I would always question why do I have to go to mass if I'm already talking to God most of the time anyway. But the night prayer is just something that's it's something that's it's easy and so not that mass is hard to go to or anything like that, but night prayer is just 15 minutes every day or 6 out of the 7 days of a week that I can go to. I know exactly when it's going to start. I have nothing really going on around that time. And it's just something that I could go to and I can kind of rely on to be okay, so I'm still relying on the structure of Catholicism a little bit. I think it brings a certain, just a reminder, throughout the week to my faith. It's not just living Sunday to Sunday, as a Catholic person, because anyone can talk to God, but something, maybe I'm wrong, call me a heretic, but I feel is in our faith is the structure that is there. And I think it's a really nice prayer. I had never experienced anything like it before. The way that it's done, set up throughout the week, and it changes slowly throughout the week is the whole idea of it. It's very interesting. And there's a certain way here, there's a certain sense of community and fellowship for sure that exists in night prayer. I know every after night prayer, everyone stands in the back, and we'll talk for sometimes 30 to 45 minutes. And it's just nice to have that kind of thing to end the day with, just after you're praying with all these people. It's very nice. I used to just walk in 9:14 some nights, last minute, walk in, pick up a book, sit down. Second night I walked out that door. So I was just strictly in it for the prayer. And then now definitely shifted being around, hanging around, talking to people. So that's definitely a part of the reason why I go now is for the fellowship. Past semester, I felt I was being a better, not Catholic, but a better child of God, a better servant of God, just all around being more loving and feeling better. But also I'd for sure been drinking more than I ever had, definitely partying and doing a lot of other stuff way more than I ever had. It felt I was pulling, the sides were getting further away almost. But then I kind of took a step back and looked at them this isn't too healthy. There's a line in the song, I love music, praying with music. It says, living lives in two places, where's my soul too thin? And I could definitely kind of feel something I was just stuck in these routines that I was living. And then it was I was just living in the back of my mind, I say. It was I wasn't really thinking about anything. I was just go to night prayer 9:15, pray for 30 minutes, talk with people for 40 minutes. Friday night go, drink until I fall asleep, wake up, mass, That was kind of how I was living, and I was it was like kind of like an awakening almost. And I don't know if it was just through prayer, personal thought, a little bit of meditation here and there. Just in general, like coming to realize like I'm not sure like I think I'm being better in both aspects, but I don't know if I'm really being like true to who I am, because like this isn't me and like this obviously isn't me. So like it was the kind of idea of like being myself, like bringing everything together. It was something that I really tried to bring to fruition this past semester, and something that I hope to bring more and more, being more open about.